Hey everybody, welcome back to Brothers in Arsenal. Daniel, Ben here. Just to do a Liverpool post-match reaction video. So, I mean, obviously it's a very disappointing match. 0-0. Didn't take advantage of the potential 8-point gap we could have created if we'd gained all 3 points against Liverpool. Couple talking points in the match that we're going to get to. Obviously, the Martinelli incident has been blowing up the internet. Gyökeres, of course, big talking point too, as well as Mikel Arteta's substitutions and overall game management yesterday. But I'll just toss it over to Daniel. Give me your quick thoughts, what you felt about the game. Um, let's hear what you have to say.
Great first half, but we didn't do anything with anything that we had, any of the chances, any of the
Yeah.
possession we had in the first half. Second half was shit. So
Yeah, pretty much. I agree. First half, we looked really good, especially at first like 20, 30 minutes. Saka was lively. He was ripping up Frimpong. Uh, yeah, just didn't put the chances away. I'll be honest. We'll talk about this when we go over Gyökeres a little bit, but there was like, I don't know, 3 to 5 balls whipped across the box, couple on the ground, couple in the air that,
yeah,
a striker should be on the end of, at least getting a shot on target. I don't even care putting it wide, but being there, right? Being there to have that opportunity. And Victor, he wasn't on the end of any of those. One of them, he was out on the right wing, which he actually played the pass to Timber to cross it in, but like, why on the right wing? Like, you got to be in between the sticks. Another one, he was, I think, 18-yard box, wasn't anywhere near the play at the six where the ball came across. Like, I don't know. We talked about the last video how important he has been in terms of drawing defenses out, creating more spaces for others, but he definitely does have to focus a little bit more on his, number nine position, right? Being there to put those chances in. Um, but yeah, I mean, first half looked good, just didn't take advantage. And the second half, my word, what it's two different halves, man. It was embarrassing. We lost the possession game. We couldn't have any control in the midfield. Um, yeah, I don't know. It was just a disappointing performance overall. I don't know how you felt about. We'll talk about Arteta really quick and his game management. But how did you feel about his substitutions? What did you think about those?
uh, I'm happy that we actually made them. Unlike Liverpool, I don't think they ever made any substitutions in the game, if I recall.
Did they
I
not?
remember, I remember the commentators were saying, "Oh, like they had zero subs." I don't know if they ended up making any
I
at the
remember
end,
that.
but I know they're like light right now, but still.
Yeah.
So like, at least we made subs, but like. Now, hold on. Before I talk on that, I actually want to touch on what you were saying. Yeah, this is what I was thinking too. Yes, Gyökeres hasn't been getting like the best service, or he hasn't been getting the balls we think he should be getting, the ones in behind, or
Yeah.
those crosses where you can just tap it, finish it, have good striker instinct. But he did get some of those yesterday, and that's the thing is he wasn't gambling. He wasn't ready to take it, which I get
Yeah.
it because
Yeah.
like we haven't been giving him that type of
That's
service.
fair. Yeah.
But a good striker should be gambling,
Yeah, absolutely.
getting something on it, and like, he just wasn't
Yeah.
there at all.
Yeah, that's a good point you made.
Substitutions though, I don't know. Saka's like our franchise player, but we took him off.
Yeah, and he was destroying Frimpong. He was.
He's not even injured right
And
now.
like the second half, obviously we got quiet, and Saka got quiet too. But like, yeah, like you said, franchise player, he was destroying Frimpong the whole first half. Like maybe some other tactical changes to kind of shore up the midfield, gain us some more possession back. Could have helped Saka obviously get the ball and retain it, and then maybe help him create more chances. But instead, he decided to swap him out for
I
Madueke.
didn't mind the. I mean, who else are you gonna bring on instead of Trossard Martinelli? I mean, Eza too. Eza
He
did
came
come on
on. Yeah, he came on. He swapped him out for
for
Odegaard.
Odegaard, but I kind of wish Marino because he's like a really good finisher. He's a big game player. I think it would have been good to
Quality on the ball
put him on instead of uh Gyökeres. I don't know. Maybe it wasn't tactically in the games
instead
that
of
what we
Jesus.
needed. Maybe it seemed more like Jesus, but just because he is more of a great player in big games, great link up, and he has that eye for goal. Whereas Jesus is still coming back. Has he has he scored a goal since coming back yet? It's just that own goal.
Yeah, no, there's that one goal against Wolves, but
Um,
yeah,
I mean, he's been doing all right since come back. He's been getting
yeah,
shots off, but that's
he
always
looks
been the case.
sharp
Is
at
he
least.
gets shots off, but he doesn't
Yeah.
score.
Oh wait, no, he does have a goal. He had that nasty goal against Villa. That
Oh
curl.
yeah,
Yeah,
but
that's a good goal. But No, yeah, I'm with you. Well, I wasn't with you at the time. You texted me at halftime, and you were thinking, or not at halftime, but towards middle second half. You're like, we need to bring on Marino, and you said those exact reasons. Um, yeah, I mean, there's been a lot of heat on Arteta for that game, a lot of heat on Gyökeres. A lot of people didn't like the substitutions. They were just like for like. It was Eze for Odegaard. It was Madueke for Saka. It was Trossard for Martinelli, right? There's no changing up the system, trying to change up the tactics to
Which,
regain
to
possession.
be
He just
fair,
wanted to go out the same.
if we had still been playing like we were in the first half and dominating,
Of
then like
course,
for like would make sense.
but we
But
weren't. We weren't. We lost the whole control the game. Liverpool just
oh
flipped the game on our head. So Arteta, everybody's talking about, why did he make like for like subs? Why isn't he trying to change it up, bring on, like you said, Marino in the midfield or even at the false nine to kind of reassert some more possession? I mean, Marino, that's one thing I love about him. He's very tidy on the ball. He gets the ball and he retains it and he makes a smart pass. He doesn't really lose the ball very much. Obviously, he's not great at dribbling at the defense. Not the quick feet like Jesus in the box, which is why maybe he went for Jesus because it was tight when we did have the ball. It was tight. Liverpool dropped 9 guys back. Um, so yeah, I don't know. Just maybe some poor substitutions on Arteta's side, but I'm not going to blame him. It's one game. Obviously the 8 point gap would have been better than the six, but at that point, when you lose kind of the game there, you don't want to, or lose kind of control of the game. You don't want to lose the game, right? So to come out with a tie, fine, whatever. Liverpool fans are going to say, haha, you haven't scored against us, blah, blah, blah. I don't give a shit. They're like, what are they,
yeah,
12 points behind us, 9 points?
they also created zero
They did, yeah, they didn't have a
XG
shot
or
on target.
they didn't have shots. Yeah, so
Yeah. Obviously,
um
there was the Bradley that hit the post, but posts don't kind of target, obviously. So that was a
yeah, we're
scrimmage
running
in this
out of time,
game.
so I want to mention some couple things real quick.
Yeah.
I don't want to pile onto him because he's definitely going through some stuff, but Miles Lewis Skelly is looking way out of depth compared to
Yeah.
last season. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's fitness. I don't know if it's form, his
I'm
confidence.
personally, I'm
He
gonna,
looks heavier.
yeah.
He's not good at 1v1s like he was before. He was one of the best in the league, and now he's getting beat and he's not run. If he's misplacing a pass, he's not running back for the ball.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe something in his family is happening. I don't know. I don't want to
I
speculate, but
I'm just gonna toss it up to lack of or low confidence because obviously he's not been getting the choice
he's been
by.
playing Champions League though.
He
But
has, he has, but Champions League different game than Premier League.
I
It
know.
is, but obviously Hincapié and
But now
uh,
Hincapié and
Calafiori,
Calafiori are injured.
yeah,
They're both injured,
yeah.
so he
He's
has
got
to
to fix.
play and he has to find his form again.
And my next point was going to be the game. You said fitness. I wouldn't say fitness because I don't think he looks overweight or anything. He's a fit
Not
guy.
overweight, but he looks
He
way
looks
slower.
sluggish.
And
He looks
usually
sluggish.
he'll be reacting to if he misplaces a
Yeah,
pass or reacting if he gets beat. He gets beat and it's like he's in syrup. He's like
yeah.
not running back to it.
Molasses. Yeah. It's the game fitness is what it is. Because yeah, he's been playing Champions League, but that's not enough games,
But
especially.
still, this is just an instinct. If, if I get beat, this is something that I hated about when I was playing with other people my age in high school.
Mm,
If I get beat, I'm pissed. I'm chasing that guy down. I'm winning
yeah,
the ball back, or I'm taking them out.
yeah,
Simple as.
yeah. Baller man.
That's just my mentality, and that's what I thought his mentality was. But right
Yeah,
now, it seems like
sluggish.
something's
Yeah,
lost in
no,
his head. I was telling
not
you, I was
wrong.
like, it literally seems like he's playing with a concussion. It seems like he's playing
Hey,
with a concussion.
yeah,
His reactions are slow. His decision making is slow.
mm,
He's acting slow.
yeah,
It's just weird. I
yeah.
don't know.
I don't know, and
Anyways,
and
we gotta continue this.
yeah, and I want to just head over to Martinelli really quick because that's another player that's been getting a lot of heat, obviously for the incident that happened. And first I'm getting my thoughts first. Okay, heat of the moment. Obviously, I've never made it to a high level, right? I play rec league soccer. That's all I do. Am I gonna grab somebody on the pitch at rec league soccer and throw them off? No, it's rec league soccer. But putting myself in Martinelli's shoes, if I was a professional player, right? Liverpool players were diving the whole game, going down injured. McAllister did it. Frimpong did it, right? Um, it's the end of the game. They're playing for a draw. It's what they came for. Like obviously Martinelli's going to think he's just playing, like faking it, right? Also, people, oh, he's injured. It's a bad injuries, isn't he? How the fuck is Martinelli supposed to know that? He doesn't have the replay we have, the slow motion, right? He's paying attention to the ball. He just sees Bradley fall over. And also in the replay, you can clearly see Bradley push himself up and move a foot back onto the pitch. So clearly he was getting back on the pitch. Yes, he's injured. Yes, it looks bad. Did he have to drop the ball on him? No. Did he have to shove him with his shin? No. Did he have to shove him out of bounds? No. But he did it. Who cares? It's just the heat of the moment. And Yeah, I don't know. Everybody just needs to back off. And even I want to bring up this quote from Slot. I'm sure you saw it. And then I'll let you give your points on it. But where did it go? Basically, Slot came out and said, an interview asked him, and he was like, I don't know Gabriel Martinelli, but he comes across as a nice guy. I'm sure you saw his quote, Dan. It's like the problem for him, and it's a problem in general in football, is that there is so much time wasting in the final parts of the game that sometimes you can be annoyed when you want to score a goal and you feel players pretending to be injured. I'm 100% sure if he knew what the injury might be, he wouldn't do that. And Gabriel came out and apologized to Bradley after the game, put out on Instagram. I think they talked or something, or maybe DM'd. I don't know. Everybody's just got to back off. Daniel, you jump in.
Yeah, I love Martinelli. I'll always back him, even though he hasn't been on. He hasn't he hasn't been doing much in the past two years or so. But
Yeah.
the dropping the it wasn't like he threw the ball. He like dropped it
Yeah.
on, and then that was just really stupid. There was no point to do that. And
Yeah.
then, but he like immediately was like, oh, like tapped him. Like sorry. But then going right into like pushing him off, like I agree with you. You don't know, and also like he was like scooching himself on, but like
Yeah.
usually with an injury where there's no contact, why would a player be faking it? You know?
I mean, that's a
And
that's a valid point, but like players do fake it all the time when they
yeah, yeah.
yeah,
But no, like in the heat of
you're
the
right.
moment,
You're right.
he shouldn't have done that because he is a good guy. He's a good boy, good lad.
Just because you're a good
Um,
guy doesn't mean you can't have fight or fire on the field.
no, and
Good
that's
guy, and I'm
true.
a little shit on the field.
Yeah, I'm sure the people that need to talk to him have talked to him
Yeah.
and told him what he needs to do and how to act, and
Yeah.
maybe he'll get fined or something. But
And
yeah,
also
I
like
mean,
oh
I
sorry.
it's yeah, heat of the moment, end of the game. They were trying to win, and he shouldn't. Yeah, looking back on it, he shouldn't have done it. But in the heat of the moment, you don't have
In the heat of the moment,
clear
we all do
2020
it.
vision. So,
We all do it
huh?
in the heat of the moment. In the heat of the moment, we all do it. If we're playing at that level and we're trying to win the game and we think
Maybe
some
not as aggressively because he like
wasn't
kind
even
of
that aggressive. It's just that. I
he
mean,
like
players do it all the time. And here's the thing. It was
he
such a
like shoved
boring
him though.
game.
That's the
It was such a boring game that this is the only talking point from it. And I was listening to, I think it was Cecil, or not Cecil, Curtis Shotty. I've been listening to a lot lately. Yeah, I know. He was just saying like, look, if this is a 3-3 draw or 2-3 win or whatever like that, he's like, nobody would talk about that incident. They really wouldn't. But like that was the only thing to focus on. Now it's blown up. Neville's blowing it up. I think Carragher might have said something about it too. Like they just, and those guys back in the day, they were doing worse than that. They were doing worse than that. So I don't even want to
true.
hear it.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Neville,
But
he was like, "Oh, if I was a Liverpool player, I'd go over and
yeah, that's
kill
just
him."
bad punditry. That's what that is. And then also, I just want to show this. Somebody put this clip out, and it's like everybody ragging on Martinelli, and then it's just a clip of Van Dijk just doing dirty shit.
Oh yeah,
Like
yeah.
Liverpool fans can just fuck off. But anyways, is there any other talking points about that game? I just move on. 6 point gap, tie game at home, whatever, no big deal. I mean, some slight concerns. Yakarez, right? A little bit concerned. Arteta's tactics substitutions maybe a little concerned. But look, it's Liverpool. We just didn't want to lose the game, basically. They didn't want to win the game. So it was kind of set up for a 0-0. Yeah. Daniel, you want to do the closing?
No,
Okay. Well, anyways, it's been another Brothers in Arsenal. Please like, subscribe, share with your friends. Let us know what your thoughts about the game were. Let us know what your thoughts about Martinelli if you disagree with us. But yeah, been another Brothers in Arsenal. We'll see you guys in the next video.